Peace, everybody. Looks like Facebook's allowing me to post right now. Somebody's been reporting my page again, which is, it is what it is. It's an imaginary world. But yeah, I'm happy to see y'all, or happy for y'all to see me, happy to see if anybody watches. This one is kind of a little ongoing series. Most of my videos are ongoing, or multi-part, you know. Anyway, this one is about, oh, look at that house. This one specifically is about knowing your audience. And that's whether you're making music, whether you're creating art, whether you're just having a conversation or not. Be aware of who you're talking to. And then differentiate and decide, should I talk to them in the way they're used to being talked to? Do I need to talk to them in the way they're not used to being talked to? For example, when you're talking to kids, especially like knucklehead kids that have had no positive direction or insight or anything in life, you have to find a balance of being stern and being approachable. And there's other kids that you need to just straight be stern with. Other ones you just need to be approachable. If they've been abused, if they've been attacked, if they've been beat down, then you be approachable. You're honest, but you're approachable. If you're dealing with a man or a woman in a relationship that has suffered past transgressions, you want to try and be conscious of those. I'm not the best at those things myself. I'm that, like, just so y'all know, whenever I do these, I'm usually talking to myself first. So we need to be better as people about being better to people, and that starts with knowing part of that is knowing your audience. Again, I use an analogy that I've used for about 15 years. I used to know calculus and trigonometry and all that stuff off the top of my head. I may still know it, but I never had to use it. But if everyone in the room can do calculus or trigonometry or multiply 5-digit numbers in their head, but one person in the room can't count, that means the entire room can't count. Collectively. The language that you use has to fit everybody in the audience or group you're talking to, if you're trying to make the same point with everyone. If you want to try it, for example, if you've got 12 different people in the room and they all speak different languages, you have to say that phrase that you want to say to them 12 different ways. And as the orator and the person trying to get that information out, it's your fucking responsibility to make sure they understand. Now again, that's where you have to know your audience. Are the people that you're trying to talk to even intelligent enough to comprehend what you're saying? Kids don't smoke. Like, I know my audience. I know that I know the people that know me in real life. I know the people that have befriended me on Facebook. Matter of fact, I'm meeting a friend that I made on the internet in real life today. We're meeting up in town probably in like the next couple hours, if he's free. He's a good dude. We've corresponded privately and in public. He's a good dude. And so you can make friends on Facebook, on the internet. But again, you got to know your audience. For example, when me and this guy, we don't debate because I don't disagree with him often. But even when I add my 2 cents, I'm coming from like a logistic, almost emotionless position. He is all emotion. He's a very loving person. He believes that love will conquer all. I believe that love is the energy needed when we do the actions that will conquer all. So we're in the same place, just same page, just different paragraph. You know? Yeah, Dave Junkin is his name. He's probably watching this. I hope he is. But yeah, know your audience. Know your audience. Since this new year, I've dealt with, I always deal with all types of people. We'll just start with from January 1st. I've dealt with people that have more than they need and don't know it. I dealt with people that have nothing and don't know it. I dealt with people that have more than they deserve. That's homeboy right there. I've dealt with all types of people, and when I was like, I made it. You know, I put a record out this year, put one out last year. They're pretty different than each other, and I got more music coming behind it that's different than that. I I've done a bunch of features already this year, and I just contributed to a project the other day, so I'll use this as an example. Is for Rye Bread, R-Y-E, respect your elders. Bread, B-R-E-D, Rye Bread. I got asked to be on it by Dimes, my man Dimension, and the homie Theory. I was honored to be a part of it. A couple of OGs came through. My man Lord Betta or El Betta came through. That's always a blessing. He's gonna be on my next project, one of my next projects. And Chop came through, Choppy Chop, and that was a blessing to get to rock in front of them, to drop my little verse. You know, I think I did a chorus too. The Henny was talking, but when I wrote that verse, I kept in mind I got some supreme MCs on the same project, so I'm obviously trying to outdo them, but I'm not trying to negatively compete. I also expect the demographic that listens to this record to be my age, a little younger, a little older, but basically like the 30-ish to damn near 50 crowd. Yo, Gary, I'd drop a fucking verse on your record in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. PulseCannon@yahoo.com. Or PulseCannon all day at yahoo.com. Send me something you're working on. I'll lay something, send it to you. If you like it, brother, I'll fucking drive up, spend the day, and record it with you. That would be an honor. That'd be an honor. Absolutely, I'm with it. I'm certified. I'm with that. We can signify that right now. Yeah, just to anybody watching, I hop on any track that I like. Any style of music, I don't care. I got a particular style, I guess, that you can expect from me, but I hop on anything. Like, I bless music. I love making music. I consider myself to be a creative person. You know, God bless the creatives, because we are difficult to deal with. Gary, PulseCannonAllday. Pulse Cannon all day. Or message me and I'll send it to you in Messenger when I stop moving. But yeah, no, that's literally, that's nothing. You ain't say nothing but a word, man. I'd be honored to. Be honored to. You can send me multiple things. I'll drop a couple things, or we'll pick one, whatever, man. I love working. And that's, you know, a quick segue. That is the beauty of technology. The gift and the curse of technology is that I can work with somebody. Gary's in Pennsylvania. I shouldn't be putting your business out there. I'm not going to say where you live, obviously. But Gary is one full state away. There's West Virginia and Maryland on top of Virginia, and then Pennsylvania. Delaware off to the right. Gary is a couple states away, but he can send me some tracks. I can lay something. If he likes it, then I can record a final version and send it to him. Or like I offered, I'll drive up, make a little weekday trip, like a day trip out of it. Pennsylvania only a few hours away. I'll drive up in the all right, I'll send it to you. I'll drive up in the morning. I'll leave 5 or 6 in the morning, get up there, take me a little nap, maybe, be there by noon at the latest, drop my joint, hang out all day, spend the day, drive back in the morning or super late that night. Probably super late that night. But then we, that's if that, you know what I mean? Like, but I could always send the verse. I mean, I'm actually gonna send a bunch of references to my mans when I get home. Oh, presumably I'm gonna record some references when I get home. We'll see if the kids have another plan in mind. But know your audience, know who you're talking to. I use large words or multisyllabic words because I know that my friends and the people watching this that are interested in what I have to say typically understand what I'm saying. You guys are intelligent. I couldn't say these things to unintelligent people. If you ever, when I say these things, very direct, very, boom, and people get upset, it's like, to me, it's automatically a gauge of your comprehension. Because I'm not shy about clowning people. I'm not shy about making fun of people. When I want to be negative, I'm pretty negative. I can be. I'm not a negative person at heart anymore, but I can be. So if you think I'm picking on you, think I'm taking a shot at you, trust me, I'll be direct about it. And then if you're not confused, if it seems indirect, maybe I might have been thinking about you, but the shot wasn't straight at you. Whether it's a Facebook message, whether it's a conversation, whether it's real life or whatever. If you think I'm clowning you or you think I'm talking the mess, just ask me. I'll be straight with you. And then you can decide what you want to do from there. We can inbox each other. You can call me out in a public forum. I'll definitely, if I think you're a piece of whatever, I'll tell you. Like, I'm not shy about it. Maybe I should be, but I wasn't raised like that. So, yeah, so to everybody watching, just know your audience. Guaranteed right now you're having communication issues. Everybody in the world have at least one conversation that didn't go exactly the way they wanted it to. That happens to me regularly. So I always have to keep in mind, know your audience, know who you're talking to. Sometimes I'll use words that my kids have never even heard. Then I'll tell them what the word means and then re-explain what I was saying. But I'm trying to, I do that to build their vocabulary. My 7-year-old stepson probably got a bigger vocabulary than all the people I end up arguing with. That boy's super, super smart. Sharp as a freaking tack. He can't even wear a hat because they'll cut it right off his head. Too smart. Too smart. But yeah, y'all be easy out there, man. It's no one likes arguing. No one I shouldn't say no one. At the heart of it, people really don't want to argue. People don't like to fight. Combat isn't always necessary. So again, if you're trying to have positive conversation, if you're trying to get something to come across the right way, know who you're talking to. Be mindful who you're talking to. Be respectful if possible. And I guess that's about it, yo. Y'all be easy.